Good afternoon, Dr. Alex. My name is Sam Hersum. I work here at Prime Motor Cars Mercedes-Benz in Scarborough, Maine. I was speaking with Jared and he asked me to put together a video of this vehicle to my right. Very special vehicle, one of the nicest ones on the lot here. It is a 2021 Mercedes-Benz GLE 63. Very, very rare car, and as we go through the video, I will describe why. It is a coupe version, so it has that nice sloped backside. So let's start the tour up front. Some things I want to show you are this good, beautiful Pan America grille here with the vertical louvers. That is AMG specific. You're not going to find that grille on any old plain Jane GLE. This car also has a styling package, night package. So what that does is some of these elements up front along the front splitter and the intake, those are normally chrome. What that night styling does is it blacks it out. And not only are there black accents up front, there are some throughout the vehicle, which I'll point out as we go. Behind that silver star is some semi-autonomous driving features called the driver assistance package. Some things that includes is radar-based cruise control, some emergency evasive steering actions. If somebody were to stop short and there were no way to stop in time, the vehicle would pull out of the way. That feature makes this vehicle very, very safe, one of the safest on the road. This does have a lighting package, so those high beams are full LED, automatic as well, so as you're driving down the road, you don't have to worry about switching between high beams and low beams. Throughout this vehicle is noise insulating glass as well as superior cabin insulation, so that's going to give you a nice quiet ride going down the road. Before we get too far to the back of the car, I do want to mention the big V8 bi-turbo in this machine. Now it has 603 horsepower and 627 foot-pounds of torque, so when you put your foot down, you're going to have plenty of power. And as I said, that is a bi-turbo, so you're going to have plenty of response when you put your foot down. So back to that night styling, you see some more black elements along the windows that are typically chrome. So really give it a sharp look. But we do still have some chrome on the handles here, and that actually ties in well with the rims. Now, there's something very special about these rims, the Y-spoke rims with the black accents. These are 21-inch wheels, and because they are the 20-inch, we're able to get all-season tires on this. This is the first AMG car, the first 63 that actually has all-season tires on it. So not only can you drive it in the summertime, you can drive it in the wintertime as well and still be safe. The car does have the 4MATIC Plus system. And what that does is it changes between all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive automatically depending on acceleration, road conditions, things like that. So that's going to help save a little bit of fuel economy, but if you're buying this car, it's not necessarily because you're looking for great gas mileage. Around the back, you do see the AMG badging along with the GLE 63S. Now the S only comes in the coupe. So of course that's what we have here, and some more night styling accents down along the exhaust pipes here and across. Really had that AMG signature look. This actually does have a trailer hitch also, so along with the summer tires, this car is very practical. It's not something that you need to put up for the winter time. You can actually drive it year round. Let me pop the trunk here. One touch of the silver star and it opens right up. Still plenty of storage in here for a coupe. You can get quite a few things in here. You can kind of begin to see that interior, the nappa leather on the interior, which I'll go over here in a little bit. Let's close the trunk with a single press of the button there. Now these tail lights are full LED, so that's going to keep things nice and bright in the nighttime, help keep you safe. Coming down this side, this car, of course, has keyless entry, so with the key fob in your pocket, you simply stick your hand in and pull, and the door unlocks, and to lock it, you just touch the outside, and that goes for all the handles around the car. Blind spot monitoring in the mirror, and that is part of the driver assistance package, which again has some semi-autonomous driving features, which I went over beforehand. Now, if you come around to the front of the car, there's one quick thing I want to show you before we head inside, and that is Mercedes. They say that their 63 engines, their hand-built V8 engines, are built by one person as it goes down the assembly line, and that person signs the engine. You can see that plaque right there, handcrafted by a gentleman at the factory in Falterbach. All right, let's close this hood. I want to show you some things inside. All right, Dr. Alex, we're inside this beautiful 2021 GLC 63S, and we have lots to go over, so let's dive right in. We can start with the beautiful headliner up here. This is Dynamica, so it's a Mercedes-Benz version of suede. That kind of helps, again, insulate the cabin to reduce some road noise. Panorama sunroof that goes front to back, which is actually pretty rare on a coupe because the roof line is so sloped. So Mercedes-Benz was actually able to come up with the technology to put this panorama roof in this car. And boy, does it let in plenty of natural sunlight. From there, I do want to tell you a little bit about this interior. Now, it is Tartufo / black nappa leather. So that's, let me hop out here. You can actually get a good look at it. Now, this is one of the few interiors that Mercedes-Benz offers on these cars, and personally, it is one of my favorites. Great contrast. You get the black nappa leather that is just unbelievably comfort, and you still have this Tartufo Brown stitching as well as inserts here. Really, really a great look. AMG badging in that seat as well. Now, from that Tartufo seat, I do want to bring you to the carbon fiber trim. So over on the driver's door here, you can see that beautiful carbon fiber trim that goes excellent with these seats. Our inventory manager built this car specifically not only to be driven year-round, but to have it be different from the rest of the vehicles out there. Okay, to the driver's side door. Over here we have fully adjustable seats with thigh support as well as memory function, heated and ventilated front seats. So if it is the summertime, you can cool down with the ventilated seat, or in the wintertime, keep yourself warm with the heated front seats. While we're on that subject, this has the warmth and comfort package. So what that does is it's rapid heating front seats, heated armrest on the door and in the center console. So you hit that button and literally seconds later you're going to feel that seat warm up a little bit. So on those cold mornings, you're not going to have to worry about that. Upgraded Burmester sound system in this, so it's going to sound fantastic no matter what type of music you're playing. Across to the steering wheel. Now this is a Dynamica wrapped with carbon fiber insert steering wheel with the flat bottom. That gives you a real sport look, the AMG logo here. Now this was totally redesigned for 2020, and one of the things that included that redesign was this steering wheel. So you have controls to work the infotainment center over here, and controls over here for the cruise control, driver assistance, radar-based cruise control, all from the tip of your finger while you're keeping your hands on the wheel. The gauges up front here are fully customizable. You can see they're blue here now. Let's see if we can change it to give it a different look. Now we can go to the Super Sport look, and as you can see, that kind of changes the color. We get some yellows in there, and if I roll on the gas pedal a little bit, you can see the RPMs go up. This also has a head-up display. So as you're driving, there is the RPM information, speed limit information, all up on the windshield, so your eyes don't have to leave the road as you're driving. A couple other things to mention: rain sensing windshield wipers. This steering wheel is heated as well. Let's move to the main infotainment center screen. As I said, this is all new for 2020, and this particular car actually has track pace. And what that is it has uploaded into it multiple different race tracks. Let's see if we can pull some tracks up right here, see if we have any available. Here we go. Okay, so you can, if you want to go to Monza, can race there, and it has it updated. I know the Circuit d'America is in here, Circuit de Cataluna. And what you can do is, if you want to drive these tracks, you can actually time yourself going around there. Okay, just a couple other things to mention as we come down the center console. This beautiful black piano lacquer trim in the center console. If we pop this open, we do have wireless charging, Apple CarPlay, heated and cooled cup holders. So keep your drinks warm in the wintertime, cool in the summertime. Back here we have the main control center for the infotainment center. This trackpad here makes things very easy. Along the side we do have quick access buttons as well as the dynamic select button. So from this you can actually change from comfort mode, slippery mode if you're driving in some rain, loose gravel sand mode, lots and lots of features here, sport, race mode, all kinds of things. Further on back we do have controls for the air suspension as well as the exhaust baffles, traction control, all kinds of things like that. One more thing, the center console, plenty of storage in there as well as charging outlets. So to wrap things up, the 2021 GLE 63S, beautiful car, Dr. Alex. Now, I spoke to Jared. He said you were a big fan of the AMG vehicle, so this couldn't be a better car for you. I'd love to give you a in-person tour of the car, so if you'd like to come in, make an appointment to come in and see it, please reach out. 207-831-7391 is my cell phone, and feel free to call or text that. All right, thanks for watching.